The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
And a very happy Friday night to you. It's the weekend again. You're very welcome to the Classic Hit Show here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Derek Burke here with you live until 8 p.m. Now, it feels very unusual. There's no musician in the studio tonight. Our band, normally we have a live musician, but I'm all on my own. But we will be talking to someone involved in the musical band. So they'll be on talking to me live a little later on in the show. And we'll be telling you more about that and we'll have a pair of tickets to give away to the band show coming up in the Dreoch Theatre in Blanchardstown. The band are Route 66 Big Band, and we'll be talking to Pat Boyd from the band a little later on in the show. So hopefully you can stay tuned for that, and we'll be playing some songs from their CD. But first off, we're going to open up the show with two great classic hits, and opening up the show tonight, it's Venus from Bananarama on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Hello, and you're very welcome to the show.
Beauty and love. Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you call? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Yeah, who's gonna plug their ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna hold it down when you shake? Who's gonna come around when you break? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Oh, you know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Yeah, two great classic hit tunes to open up the Classic Hit Show here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM on this Friday evening. Welcome on into the show. Derek Burke here with you. And at the top of the show with another great tune to Venus from Bananarama. Well, it's Derek Burke here with you until 8 p.m. If you'd like to get in touch with us by WhatsApp, 01619 339. And I have to say hello to a few people who are tuned in. Hello to Lee Fitzpatrick listening in to the show. Thanks for tuning in, Lee. Really hope you enjoyed the show. And Peter James Nugent is listening in too, and Sean Sheehan is listening in. So hello to everyone who's tuned in. Now, we have no musician in studio, unfortunately, tonight, which seems weird because we've had a fantastic couple of months of live musicians in studio. But tonight I will be talking to Pat Boyd from the Super Route 66 Big Band, and he'll be joining me on the phone a little later on in the show, so stay tuned for that. And we'll be playing some music from the band CD, and we'll also be telling you about their live show coming up in the Drake Theatre in Blanchardstown. And we have a competition too to win 2 tickets to that, so we'll let you know more about that shortly. But now we're going to go back to more music. We're going to keep the music going here on the show, and next up It's I Should Be So Lucky from Kylie Minogue on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
All we need is candlelight, you and me, and a bottle of wine, and I'll hold you tonight. Well, we know I'm going away, and how I wish it were so. So take this wine and drink with me. Let's delay our misery. Say tonight, fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Say tonight, fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. There's a log on the fire, and it burns like me for you. Tomorrow comes with one desire, to take me away. Oh, it's true. It ain't easy to say goodbye. Darling, please don't stop to cry. 'Cause girl, you know I've got to go. Oh, and Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Take me away. I wish that I could stay. Girl, you know I've got to go. Oh, Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight, fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight, and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone.
Yeah, there's a super classic from Eagle Eye Cherry saved tonight. Well, I really hope you're enjoying the show. It's the Classic Hit Show here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM with myself, Derek Burke, until 8 p.m. Now, we're going to play another song in a couple of seconds, and then we'll have the first ad break of the show, and then we'll be talking to Pat Boyd from Route 66 Big Band, all about their band and about their upcoming show in the Dreoch Theatre in Blanchardstown, and we'll be playing some music from their CD here on the CD deck in studio. So hopefully you can stay tuned for that, and we'll be telling you how you can enter a competition to win 2 tickets to see the Route 66 Big Band in the Dreoch. So don't go anywhere. But next up now, to take us up to the first ad break, this song will get you up and going and in the mood for the weekend. It's Dancing Queen from ABBA on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
You can dance, having the time of your life.
Broadcasting to Lucan, this is Liffey Sound, 96.4 FM.
Tune in to Lucan Live every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Your community news and current affairs show here on Liffey Sound.
We think that the village has systemic issues that need to be solved.
The people around this area deserve better and demand better.
Every week, Maria Murphy will be speaking to local people.
I'm joined in the studio now by Emer Higgins.
Your role as a TD is legislation, but it's also advocating on behalf of your community.
There's a diminishing pool of available medical care within the village, and we have to realise that the population of Lucan is now the size of Waterford City.
So tune in to Lucan Live every Wednesday at 3 p.m. here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Join me, Lewis Bracken, on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM every Friday from 5 until 6 p.m. with my brand new show Drive Time, where I'll be playing you music like this. And like that. And like this. Drive Time.
Oh, hello. Is this a good moment? May I Music with Mika Howarth, the grave where all your troubles can lay to rest. Out of this world songs from all across the earth's 7 continents. A weekly hour of more than just small talk. I'll be your friend, make you laugh, cringe, and question my sanity. Tune in from 6 on Tuesdays.
Tommy Travers here from Tommy's Top Tunes. They're giving me an extension of a 2-hour show now, and it's on a Thursday from 3 to 5. I'll be playing you some quick sets and slow sets and whatever you want in between. So tune in every Thursday from 3 to 5. See you then.
Are you thinking of home improvements, renovations, or an extension? Costs are going up, but our interest rates are coming down. At Lucan District Credit Union, we offer loans with lower interest rates, and your loan is covered with loan protection insurance for peace of mind, subject to terms and conditions. Apply online at lucancu.ie, on our mobile app, or call us today on 0818 297 007. Lucan District Credit Union is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Liffey Sound, 96.4 FM.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
Hi, you're very welcome back to the show. It is indeed the Classic Hit Show with Derek Burke, live here in Liffey Sound, 96.4 FM until 8 p.m. Really hope you're enjoying all the super tunes we're playing for you, and hopefully it's helping you get your weekend in the mood. Well, in a couple of minutes now, we're going to be talking to Pat Boyd from the Route 66 Big Band, and they're playing in the Dreoch Theatre in Blanchardstown on tomorrow week, Saturday the 21st of October. So he'll be telling us all about that show. And if you'd like to win a pair of tickets to go and see them live on Saturday the 21st of October at 8 p.m, you can WhatsApp us now, 016109339. If you'd like to win 2 tickets, just send us in a request or dedication, and we'll put all the names into a hat and we'll pick out the winner, and we'll announce the winner next Friday on the show, but we'll contact the winner during the week. So before we talk to Pat, we're going to play a song from a CD that Pat dropped in. Route 66 Big Band released a CD called A Taste of Route 66 Big Band, and from it we're going to play the opening track called Jumping at the Woodside. So enjoy this, Jumping at the Woodside, from A Taste of Route 66 on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Yeah, there you go. That's Jumping at the Woodsides from an album called A Taste of Route 66 Big Band, and they're playing in the Dreoch Theatre in Blanchardstown tomorrow week, Saturday the 21st of October at 8 p.m. If you'd like to win 2 tickets to go and see that, if you'd like to win a pair of tickets, just send us in a request or dedication now via WhatsApp 016109339, and we'll put all the names into a hat and we'll pick someone out. We'll contact the winner during the week and announce the winner on the show next week. Well, we're going to ring Pat Boyd now, who is from Route 66 Band, and we're going to talk to him live on air. So hopefully now he'll pick up the phone. Hello, Pat.
Hi, Derek.
How are you?
Yeah, how are you?
You're live on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. It's great to talk to you.
Delighted to be on, and thanks for having me on.
You're very welcome. Just before I gave you a call, we played Jumping at the Woodsides from the album, which you kindly dropped in.
It's a great number.
It's a big number, yeah. It's getting us going on the weekend. Yeah, it's a big...
For tomorrow night.
That's it, yeah. Big bass number. Yeah. So, listen, you might give us a little bit of the history of the band. I know we spoke before we came on air, but some listeners mightn't know who Route 66 are, you know. So you might tell us a bit about the group, Pat, please.
Well, Route 66 started off in Maynooth in 1999, believe it or not.
Wow.
And looking for a name for the band, we called it after the Maynooth bus at the time, which was
okay.
66.
Right.
So that's where the name originally came from.
All right.
And, there's 16 in the band, and I think it's a great achievement being able to keep a band of that size going for so long.
I was going to say, yeah, congrats. That's some achievement.
And we used to do mainly weddings, but we found maybe about 9 or 10 years ago, a lot of the people at the weddings were asking where they could see the band. So we said, look, we'll try the theatres, because weddings are a no-go area for non-wedding guests.
That's true, and
it's a slow burner, but we've been back to a lot of the theatres, mostly around Leinster.
Great, brilliant.
We're in the Dreoch on the 21st of October, Saturday week, and this is probably our 5th or 6th visit, and we find that people coming to the shows, they're there to listen to the band, and I think the music gets them going as well, because we find during the night they're up on their seats.
I was going to say, well, if it's anything to go by Jumping at the Woodsides, they'd definitely be up and jumping around for sure. You know,
it's very infectious, and the thing about it is, probably the name doesn't actually tell the full story. It's a big band, but I think in our normal theatre programs we would have only 4 or 5 big band numbers.
Right.
The rest is a great mix. We have numbers by Tom Jones, Joe Dolan, Adele, and we have 2 very good singers, and a couple of the lads in the band try their hand at singing as well.
Brilliant.
One of them in particular, Damien, he really gets the audience going.
That's great. So but, it's fair to say that you sing music to suit all ages and the whole audience.
Well, when you say all ages, about 3 or 4 years ago, my grandson went to the Civic Theatre to see the band out in Tala.
Brilliant.
And he had a choice of going to the Civic Theatre or going to Croke Park to see Kildare. And he chose the Civic. His father went to Croke Park, and when he came home, he said, "Bad choice, Dad. It was a great show." At 12 years of age.
That's something.
That's an indication.
Yeah.
You know,
no, I mean, I saw 1 or 2 video clips on YouTube during the week, and certainly, yeah, I mean, you know, it would be a big toss-up between Croke Park and that.
Would.
But, yeah, but I mean, I saw one of your performances. I forget what theatre it was in, but it really looked like a fantastic night. I just want to ask you about some singers, Pat, because I think from working in the music industry, a couple of singers I actually know who've performed with you, and one of them is Dickie Donnelly, who's performed with you. Am I correct in that?
You know, Dickie, well, Dickie will be there Saturday week, and Dickie he gets a great kick out of singing with the band. He does other stuff naturally.
Yeah.
But I only spoke to him yesterday, and he said, look, there is nothing to compare with out in front of a big band like that. He said it's a great buzz, you know.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, I know I've done musical theatre myself, and I know like the buzz of performing in a band, like nothing beats it. You know, it's just something totally different.
Nothing beats it.
Yeah.
And then we've got a new female singer. She's only been with us for the past few months, Lisa, and she is very, very good as well. And it's the same with her. She just wants to sing with the band. There's no experience like being out in front of a big band like that.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of the people. One of our recent shows now, we just got reviews after the show, and they included, "You were superb, amazing. You always put on a good show," you know, and that speaks for itself.
Yeah, and that's great, and I'm not surprised from listening to the album and watching the band on YouTube. Are you involved yourself on stage, Pat? Are you in the background, or what's your involvement?
Well, I actually started the band with another guy who's no longer with it, but this year now my wife has very bad health, and I work in the background. I used to play trombone,
right?
But I had to give that up because when you're doing a show, it's not just turning up at 8. You have a sound check, and it's too long to be away from home, you know.
I know,
but
what
I
you
miss
mean,
it.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of work in the background, working with the theatres and that, you know, and it's a big help.
Brilliant. That's great. And so the show, like in the Drake, for example, is a 2-hour set, or what way does the show?
Well, what happens is our shows would always start at 8, and we've a 15-minute interval.
Brilliant.
We're usually back at 9 o'clock, and we finish, depending on how many encores we have to do, we finish about 10:15.
Right.
But the big thing about the shows compared to the weddings, you know what time you're going on at, you know what time you finish there.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true.
There's no late nights. You know.
Yeah,
and the lads enjoy it. We have a trumpet player who had a kidney transplant early in the year.
Right.
And he's itching to get, and he's easing himself back in. And he might be with us in the December gig in the Civic, you know, but it just shows that it's an indication of what the lads think about the band.
Yeah.
They love being in it. Now, with 16, there's not an awful lot of money in it, but they don't do it for the money, you know, it's just the sheer enjoyment.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's like people involved in amateur theatre or anything like that around the country. It's all for the pure love of it, isn't it, really? And to get out of the house and whatever,
Absolutely.
you know? Yeah. So, listen, you're playing, the group are live in the Drake next Saturday at 8 p.m. Are there tickets available, I mean, on sale still, or do you know?
Yeah, they can book the box office, the Drake box office. It's 018852622, and the tickets are very reasonable at €22 and 20 for unwaged and senior citizens.
Brilliant. Well, that's great.
It's a good show for very little money.
Yeah, absolutely. For a night out with that band, I tell you, it's very reasonable. And you mentioned you're playing in the Civic. Is that right, in December? Did I hear you right on that?
We're in Civic, probably your side of the city, on the 2nd. That's a Saturday, the 2nd of December.
Brilliant.
And that's a good venue for the band. We always go down well there, and they're a great crowd. They join in. It's really good night for the band as well, you know.
Great.
Once you get the audience going, you know, it's like a boost for the band.
Ah, yeah, that's great. I mean, you when you're on stage, you do feed off the audience, don't you? For sure.
Oh, you do,
know?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. It makes an awful difference, you know. And there is a great sense of being appreciated. You know, the audience there, they're enjoying you, and you feel that you're not blowing for nothing.
Exactly, and you're starting to really enjoy it then, you know, feeding off the audience. I think you mentioned it there that next year you're 25 years going. That's a big achievement.
Yeah, well, it's in the early stages now. There's nothing arranged yet, but the Civic Theatre on the 24th of March next year, they're 25 years going, and there's a big night planned there, and they want us to be a part of it. But there's talk about a couple of guest artists there, Red Hurley, Mary Byrne.
Oh, brilliant!
And I can't remember. This girl won the Eurovision Song Contest for Ireland. I can't remember.
Niamh Kavanagh, would it be?
Niamh Kavanagh.
Niamh Kavanagh, yeah.
And they might be there that night. We still have to work out the arrangements and that sort of thing. See, will it go ahead? But that's the plan at the moment.
Brilliant, brilliant.
And that would be a great night.
Well, that's great, Pat. It sounds...
It's nice for the band. It's nice for the band to be invited to that,
Absolutely, yeah. And, as you say, your band will be 25 years together and the theatre will be 25 years. So it's a nice mix for a great celebration. Yeah, brilliant. So, Pat, listen, it was great that you joined me on air. It was brilliant to talk to you. And
anybody out there who's interested in following us, our dates for next year will be up on the website shortly. I nearly have a full calendar sorted out, so definitely from next month, all our dates for next year will be up, and we try to keep it as near home as possible because the guys are not into long distances,
I know what you mean, yeah. And remind me of your website again, the name of the website.
It's Route 66. Bigband.com.
Route66bigband.com. And sure, we might talk to you early next year, ahead of that big 25-year celebration. Please God, it all goes ahead.
Oh, yeah,
that
would be good. I'd imagine there would be a huge demand on tickets, so the earlier the better. As soon as we get the thing sorted, I'd be in touch anyway.
Brilliant. And you, thanks for offering. You offered us a pair of tickets, so we put it out there and there. So hopefully we'll find someone who'll go along and enjoy the show in the Drift.
Oh, it's a big prize,
Brilliant, yeah.
16-piece big band, for free.
You can't beat it. Great. Listen, we're going to thanks for joining me. We're going to play "Good Looking Woman" next from the CD. And listen, enjoy the soccer game tonight and up Ireland.
Up Ireland. Thanks a million, Eric.
Okay, Pat. Take care.
Yourself.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
That's Pat Boy joining us from the Route 66 Big Band, who are playing the Driacht next Saturday, the 21st of October at 8 p.m. Tickets on sale from driacht.ie. We're going to take our next ad break and we'll be back and we'll be playing a couple of tunes from Route 66 Big Band CDs and a couple of other classic hits. So don't go anywhere.
You're listening to Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Tune in every Saturday to Sarah C's Electro House sessions from 7 to 9 p.m. with some uplifting funky house music here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Did you know that at Lucan District Credit Union we have an in-house financial advisor? Talk to us today about a complimentary financial review, keeping you and your family protected. Call us today on 0818 297 007 or visit lucancu.ie for more information. Lucan District Credit Union is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
If you would like to hear some more of your favourite tunes, then why not join me, Pat McGee, on Music Parade each Sunday afternoon on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM between 4 and 5.
Join myself, Gary Gibson, for Ultrasounds every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. for 2 hours of music and chat here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Hi all, my name is Brian Hughes and I present our trad and folk show Ceol Galore here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. I would love if you could join me here on a Monday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. and also on a Sunday morning from 8 to 10 when we'll be listening to our featured CD of the week and also all that is new in the world of traditional Irish music and folk here in Ireland, Europe and indeed worldwide. I'm looking forward to your company. See you then.
Oh, hello. Is this a good moment? May I Music with Mika Howarth, the grave where all your troubles can lay to rest. Out of this world songs from all across the earth's 7 continents. A weekly hour of more than just small talk. I'll be your friend, make you laugh, cringe, and question my sanity. Tune in from 6 on Tuesdays.
Hi, this is Narendra.
Hi, I'm Sandeep.
We present Pradesh Radio Show
on Liffey Sound every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. I hope you join us then.
Listen online now at liffeysoundfm.ie.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
When God created a woman for me, He must have been in a beautiful mood to show the world what a woman could be. When He created a woman like you, He made the sun shine right out of your eyes. He made the moon glow all over your hair. Put a soft summer breeze in your side, so you could breathe summer into the air. Oh my, you make me sigh. You're such a good-looking woman. When people stop and people stare, you know it fills my heart with pride. Watch their eyes, they're so surprised. They think you're falling out of heaven. And if you listen to what they're talking about walking about with an angel that sighs. Up there in heaven, I bet they are mad. I bet somebody will want to know why. The most incredible angel they had was found to be quite unable to fly. Do you know what they had forgotten to do? Up there where they make all those heavenly things, they made an angel as lovely as you, but they'd forgotten to fit you away. Oh my, you make me sigh. You're such a good-looking woman. When people stop and people stare, you know it fills my heart with pride. You watch their eyes, they're so surprised. They think you're falling out of heaven. And if you listen to what they're talking about walking about with an angel at his side. Oh, you're a beautiful woman.
Yeah, there you go. That's Good Looking Woman from the Route 66 Big Band CD. The CD is called A Taste of Route 66 Big Band. And thanks to Pat Boyd for joining us on the line a little earlier on to tell us all about the band's upcoming performance in the Dreieck Theatre next Saturday, 21st of October at 8 p.m. And if you'd like to win a pair of tickets, you can text us via WhatsApp now, 0161 09339. Well, really hope you enjoyed the Classic Hit Show. Thanks for tuning in. Derek Burke here with you until 8 p.m. playing all the super classic hits to help you get your weekend off to a great start. Well, 2 super classic hits coming up now. Shortly we'll have Kids in America from Kim Wilde, but next up now it's Gold on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Thank you for sorry that the chairs are all worn. I left them here, I could have sworn. These are my salad days, slowly being eaten away. Just another play for today. Oh, but I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you. Nothing left to make me feel small. Luck has left me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. Like that you're bound to return. There's something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe it. After the rush has gone, I hope you find a little more time. Remember we were partners in crime. It's only 2 years ago, the man with the suit and the face, he knew that he was there on the case. Now he's in love with you, he's in love with you. My love is like a hard prison wall, and you could leave me standing so Gold, always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. I'm glad that you're bound to return. Something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe it. Love is like a hard prison wall, and you can leave me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. I'm glad that you're bound to return. Something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe it.
Looking out a dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing, heading down. I search for the beat in this dirty town. Downtown, the young ones are going. Downtown, the young
Yeah, there's a super classic hit in the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM, Kim Wilde, Kids in America. Well, we've flown through the show. We're nearly at the end of the show. Again, we have time for one more tune to close the show. But listen, thanks very much for tuning in. Really hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back live on the 3rd of November, and we'll have the super Bernard M in studio, live here in studio. So we look forward to bringing that show to you, and hopefully you can join us then. And the competition line is still open for anyone who would like to win a pair of tickets to go and see Route 66 Big Band live in the Drake Theatre next Saturday, the 21st of October at 8 p.m. You can text us via WhatsApp 016109339 if you'd like to win that. Just send in a request or dedication for the Classic Hit Show, and we'll contact the winner during the week and announce it on our show the next time we're on the show live. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great weekend. The show will be repeated tomorrow at 6 p.m. if you missed it. And have yourselves a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully all the music got you in to a great mood for the weekend. Thanks to Pat Boyd from Route 66 Big Band for joining us live. So have a great weekend. We're going to close the show with The Monkees, I'm a Believer. Until next time, for myself, Derek Burke, cheerio for now, and have a great Friday night.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. It seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Then I saw her face,